Calgary to implement residential parking fees forum. The City of Calgary is moving ahead with implementing residential parking permit fees in December. Residents of restricted parking areas like high-density condos will be charged. Annual street parking fee will be $30 for the first residential parking permit, $45 for the second and $70 for the third, as well as $45 each for the 2 visitor permits. Netizen 1. All residential permits will now have a fee in Calgary. These were previously free. If you don't have a garage and live in a home in a RPZ area, you'll now need to pay $50 per year for a permit. A second vehicle costs $75 per year. Visitor passes are $75 per year. If you have 2 vehicles and live in a RPZ zone, and want 2 visitor spots, you now get to pay $275 per year to park in front of your home. Netizen 2. It's restricted and only certain people can park on your reserved street. Netizen 3. It's unclear to me though, because I live in an RPZ area according to the map, but I haven't seen any parking limitation signs anywhere on my street, so it seems like not everyone needs to buy a pass who lives in these areas. Netizen 4. Correct. You need to live in an RPZ and have a no parking without permit sign on your street. Netizen 5. This is actually such hot trash. I live in the Beltline right near 17th Avenue in a zone where there's 2-hour parking. With the new system, the permit is $150 per month and can only be used within 150 m of my address. The number of times my partner and I have driven around for 30+ minutes just to find a parking spot within a block or 2 of our place is ridiculous. The new system does nothing to deter parking in our area for people visiting 17th Avenue, but makes it so we have to pay $2,000 a year to spend even longer trying to find a spot within 150 m. I don't understand what this system achieves other than getting money from residents in high-density neighborhoods. Netizen 6. Joke's on them, I'll just park on my lawn. Netizen 7. I was just going through this email. Being penalized for not having a garage at my house is ridiculous. I hate being nickel and dimed in this city. Netizen 8. If council spent as much energy on reining in expenses as it does finding new ways to increase taxes, we would all be better off. Netizen 9. The parking restriction of, only valid within 150 meters of the residence, is gonna create some epic fights. What do you do when you pay for this pass and all the parking is taken in front of your building? Netizen 10. The city has become so desperate for revenue streams, just wait until they start implementing other options to pry more cash from citizens. With the available technology, when do you think the idea of paid road usage or paid access zones rolls out? Think it's impossible? Then you've never been to London, UK. Strategically placed cameras record the plate of every vehicle accessing an area, and the charges are then billed to the registered vehicle owner. I suspect council may be actively exploring this, and many other options, with an eye to rolling them out soon enough. Netizen 11. What's it like for inner-city on-street parking costs/permits in places like Vancouver, Toronto, or Montreal? Netizen 12. Cheapest residential permit is $55 annually, it appears. I'm too lazy to look up the others, but I imagine it's roughly the same. I can't imagine there are very many other major cities in the world that offered inner-city residents complete complimentary, enforced private parking like Calgary did. It was only a matter of time.